Here, this is Deejay Mortal from your Kirk Animation, and this is a Mortal Conversation. Track 1. I'm doing this cause I don't know, I be yapping a lot to myself, and I've been doing it for a minute, but it's like I talk to myself a lot, but I never like have anything on record or nothing like that. Cause I'm just walking around, crib. I've been doing since like middle school. I think I've been doing this since I was, I guess I developed more complex thoughts that I just, would just walk around, talk to myself whenever the house is empty. Walk through the whole living room, just loop around that bitch and just talk to myself about anything that was important to me at the time or whatever. Just around random bullshit, just thinking. Like, I'm pretty sure it's just procrastination. Yeah, it was just a tool of procrastination I use to just talk to myself. So, but I do it to this day where I just walk around talking to myself. Like, no phone on me or nothing, just walking around talking to myself. And, I don't even think that's some crazy shit. I think it's just the way I think. But, like, I just choose to do it out loud. And when I'm alone and shit. If it feels good, it's kind of releasing. But at the same time, it probably is a procrastination method. But, fuck it. So I decided, I was like, you know what? I'm going to start recording this shit. And I've been thinking about doing it for a minute. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't really call it a podcast. It's just me talking to myself, and I'm going to post it. And then, if somebody want to use it for background just to listen to a nigga talk all the time. And people do it for podcasts, but that's two people talking to each other. I'm not talking with nobody. I'm just talking to myself because I just be thinking, about basic shit, you know what I'm saying? But it's just my thoughts. And if somebody maybe like might have kids one day, God forbid, nigga, I get killed or something or die, and I'm just like, they can just listen to me talk and look how they dad talking, my voice and stuff. So it's like, it's cool. I'm not recording myself or anything. I am recording myself, but visually, cause honestly my phone ain't got no storage, so you know what I'm saying. I see a gnat right now flying in the room, but my phone ain't got no storage like that, so I decided it'd be easy if I do on voice memos. I was thinking about like doing that shit on BandLab too, but I don't really got no storage for BandLab right now. So, but when I do get BandLab, I'll probably just record myself like how I record music and shit. I'll just be on that bitch like. So I'll also be able to chop and add like fucking audios and shit if I need to. I don't know. It'll just be easy like to edit and shit. But I mean it's pretty raw though. I'm not really editing nothing. Unless I just like blank out for a hard like minute, then I'm not really like cutting up or anything. It's just like a one take. Cause it's not really a take thing. I'm just talking. Cause I can just keep going. But the thing is, I end up in like hella weird like random like spots sometimes. Like you'll probably see. But I'm just chilling right now. Of course, since I'm recording myself now, I don't really know what to say. But I'm gonna talk right now about gnats. I had a lot of gnats, bro. There was a lot of gnats popping up on the fucking my crib the other day, and it was really annoying, bro. And they all want my cat's food. I got a cat, and they all trying to get that nigga food. And so I'm just like, God damn, bro, like the hell of gnats. I went online though, and I saw this shit, and it was like you can make a trap for yourself. I was like, bet. I went and got the shit for it. It was like white vinegar. Also, if you got gnats in your crib, this will help you. You need some white vinegar, and like a jar. I already had a jar. My girl had like some chia seeds, and yeah, she had chia seeds in the jar. Chia seeds. I don't know. I washed it or whatever. Put the white vinegar in, a little sugar, little dish soap, cause that's what's gonna kill them. And then put like a little plastic wrapper around the jar a little bit. Put some holes in that bitch so they can they can get in, but they flying is fucked up, I guess, so they can't really get out. That part kind of confused me, cause I was like, bro, they can get out, but I guess they can, cause them niggas is in there, so whatever. And I didn't see him for like a good like day, so I was like, fuck. I was like, I tried to make the holes bigger and shit, cause I was like, man, they not getting in this bitch. Like every time I would see one around it, they would never be like going on. So I'm like, man, fuck. And then I come back another day, I'm like, bro, this shit didn't work. But I'm like, bro, I barely see any gnats. So I'm like, oh, okay, they worked, cause they all at the bottom of the bitch. I thought it would be floating on top, but they all at the bottom. But anyway, yeah, bro, I don't know what to talk about. I saw some shit on the internet, bro. D4VD. Oh, I guess his name David, bro. That shit is crazy as fuck. Like the nigga, he made that one song like in the back of my mind. But I'm not gonna hold you. When I read all this shit, I wanted like, first of all, when it comes to celebrities, a lot of people have different thoughts about this. My personal thoughts, bro, is when it comes to like celebrities and shit. I think like, okay, celebrities are people, right? Celebrities are just people, and a lot of people glaze and shit, and they're just like, oh my god, like. No, I think people are becoming more aware that like, okay, celebrities are just people. Like, we shouldn't like be idolizing these people, these normal people. We shouldn't be idolizing them, no matter what they've done, no matter what like good they've done. Like, we can aspire in some type of way to them or relate to them, but in reality, like if you're not their friend, you're not their homie, you didn't grow up with them, like don't be idolizing these random ass people. Cause at the end of the day, they strangers. Don't matter what, I've listened to all your songs, like, you put your heart on this track. Nigga, that nigga got a ghostwriter, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just, you wasn't listening to his life. You listened to some random ass nigga's life. Like, and I know, you probably do a ghostwriter and they, making it relevant to your life and shit like that. They would work with you, but give them some topics like, yeah, this happened in my life. I did this, and they will make it into a story or whatever. But, yeah, man, like, don't be like, niggas is really fighting these people's battles and shit. I remember I watched Corey Kenshin, and my wife, we was watching a video of his like kind of apologizing, but at the same time, just addressing shit really. Just kind of apologizing like, I'm sorry for my communication, but he was also like, but y'all niggas gotta chill, cause y'all like, I'm just a normal guy, I'm just a regular guy. He try to like say that shit a lot, and it's real shit, like, bro. Like, you can't just be looking at people. Even me, like, yeah, like, I fuck with people like, I fuck with Corey. I fuck with, who I fuck with? I fuck with RDC. I fuck with Brett Leasy. I fuck with some other niggas. Who I just see. And I'm like, yo, like, they content funny as fuck. Trey Rags, I'm like, bro, they content, Long Beach Griffey, they content funny as fuck. Like, bro, like, these probably some cool people. But especially like when niggas stream and shit, and it's like, okay, like they streaming, live streaming, like, it's not just an edited video with a script or nothing. Like, it's a live stream. Like, these niggas' personality got to come out sometime. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can be a whole ass like whatever. Like, you can be fake as fuck. Fuck, bruh. Did I kill that bitch? Fuck. But you can be fake or whatever. But like, your personality gotta sneak out just a little bit. Just a little bit. If you on live, nigga, your personality gotta sneak out just a little bit. There's some parts of you in that shit that gotta be like the real you. But that's the thing though. You gotta figure out what that is. Like, niggas be fake in front of the camera and shit. Niggas be fake like nigga, I could be fake right now. Like, even though to myself I'm being genuine, and I'm just yapping like I would regularly yap to myself. Like, I really talk to myself like there's fucking people around me and shit. But it's like there's nobody around me, so I am being my genuine self. But at the same time, like, I'm being authentic. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, nigga, what is authentic? Like, when I'm talking to my parents, I talk different than I talk to my friends. It's like, which one is the authentic one? Is the one I'm talking to my friends? Can I feel freer in my authentic one? But it's like, what if my friends got different views? And I'm trying to be like, hey, yo, I'm trying to be more calm around their views. You know what? My parents got different views. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna really, I'm gonna be very, I'm gonna be very, liberal right now when I talk to my parents. Cause I'm like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, man, fuck that guy, fuck Trump. You know what I'm saying? Not that I don't dislike Trump. It's just that like I don't have the same animosity. So when a nigga hates somebody and you're like, yeah, man, fuck that guy. You know what I'm saying? But in reality, it's like I don't have the same animosity. I'm not wishing that the nigga was dead. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if I don't agree, everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm not wishing on their death. I'm just like, oh, if it happened, it happened. I don't give a fuck. I give a fuck in that sense, like, damn, that's crazy. But other than that, like, I don't give a fuck. Like, this nigga Charlie Kirk just died. First of all, I saw the video in the class that I'm in right now. The full video, like, the nigga, like, not brains, but nigga blood spilling out his neck and shit. Like, the nigga getting shot. And I don't watch gory videos like that at all, but I was like, god damn, like, oh, what the fuck? I was like, damn, bro. And then, the guys was like, whoa, shit. It's just, like, 3 niggas. Like, the instructor and 2 other motherfuckers. And they're like, damn. I'm like, damn, bro. That's crazy. But I didn't know who the nigga was. I just saw a random nigga talking. I heard gang violence, and then they got shot and shit. I was like, God damn. I go to the crib, bro. And my girl's talking about like some Charlie Kirk nigga, and I'm like, yeah, yeah. And she was like, nah, but like, he's dead. And I'm like, yeah, man, that's crazy as fuck. I was like, I just seen a video of a nigga get shot and shit. She's like, that was Charlie Kirk. And I was like, oh fuck. And I'm like, she's like, how you feel about it? And I'm like, first of all, I never heard anything he said. I've never heard of this nigga. I've never heard Charlie Kirk. If I did hear of him, like, it just went through my mind because, like, I don't know who he is. But I've never heard of Charlie Kirk. So when I saw the nigga get shot, I wasn't thinking, like, oh, this is Charlie Kirk. I was thinking, white nigga. Like, I don't know, white nigga got shot. Like, is he a student or is he, like, an influencer? Like, I thought he was like a... I thought he was like a not a president, but like a mayor or some shit. Like, I don't know. I thought he was someone like that. Like, yeah, like, I guess he didn't really have, like, political, like, actual, like, government person. And I was like, damn, bro, that's crazy. Because we was just 20 minutes before, like, the video came. That video came out, like, 20 minutes. Like, he died in that instant. And the video started releasing all that bullshit. And, like, 20 minutes ago in that class, we was just talking about, like, niggas in Mexico, the cartel, like, people just dying, getting shot on camera. We had just watched a video that he showed us of some nigga recording himself shooting, like, the mayor or some shit in Mexico. And it was like, what the fuck? Like, he recorded himself shooting. Like, it's one thing to get a recording that close, but another to record yourself. He had the phone in one hand recording, and he had the gun in the other shooting the nigga, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, that shit was crazy as fuck. I was like, damn, bro. Like, that's crazy. But I saw that shit. I was like, God damn, the Charlie Kirk. I was like, what the fuck? And then I was like, whoa. And then, you know what I'm saying? That whole shit is weird, though. Because, like, as much as I, like, I don't want to hate on people for being like, man, we shouldn't be killing people over opinions. Like, that's a true statement. Like, you know, and I'm very, oh, not neutral, or I am neutral for the most part, but I feel like I'm very open-minded in most aspects. Like, some shit I can't see past, like, it's like off the wall shit, like, I just can't see past, like, you're just shitty as a person. But especially I don't know much about the situation, I'm just like, I'm very neutral to it, you know what I'm saying? My response will be very neutral. I do think a lot, though. I do think a lot about shit, which is why I think I want to make this on record, because, like, I just want to kind of see how I think, and then, like, maybe over time, like, my views will start to strengthen and stuff like that if I just talk about it. I think about so much, but I just kind of keep it to myself, and I feel like this is a way for me to project it a little bit, you know what I'm saying, in a way that, not that anybody's gonna listen to this, all this shit, but just in a way that just kind of makes it, I don't know, I don't really know, I'm just kind of talking out my ass, but anyway, I do think about shit a lot, though, and this shit made me think a lot, because I felt weird, you know what I'm saying, it's like, at the end of the day, and plus I can speak on this shit, and, like, nobody can stop me, you know what I'm saying, I'm over in my fucking voice memos, nigga, like, nobody can argue with me in my voice memos, you know, I'm just talking, and if you gonna listen to me talk, all you can do is listen, you can argue with me, like, why you listen to me, but you can't, like, why you listen to me, like, man, this fucking nigga's an idiot, but it's like, everyone, like, you know what I'm saying, but, yeah, I'll be like, bruh, like, I don't know, niggas be talking, like, all this dick and shit, talking about, like, man, bro, rest in peace, Charlie Kirk, bro, he was a GOAT, nigga, and I'm looking up this nigga, I'm just like, bro, this nigga wasn't that crazy, like, I didn't even know the nigga was, so, like, I mean, I'm not in political, like, and shit like that, so it's like, I guess it makes sense. Like, maybe if I was just a little more tapped in, I would know. But I'm just like, man, the nigga can't be that crazy. Like, I didn't know who the nigga was. But then again, you know, rappers and shit die, and motherfuckers be like, I ain't know who the fuck that is. So I'm like, man, alright, man. You don't know who that nigga is? Like, no, nigga. Like, alright, bro. You don't know who EXO is? No, I know Juice WRLD. Yeah, I know you knew Juice WRLD, nigga. Like, nah. Like, okay, nigga. You know, Pop Smoke. I mean, I barely knew Pop Smoke before he died. I think, like, I knew his music, but I barely knew, like, who Pop Smoke was before he died. I'm not gonna hold you. I guess, you know, it just depends who you is, but me, I didn't know who this nigga was. But it was just crazy, because, like, niggas die every day. And I know it's like a thing. It's like, well, they're trying to kill Republicans, and Donald Trump got shot at, and it's like, and I'm like, bro, Donald Trump is a fucking president, bro. Like, I mean, I get it, like, you know what I'm saying, but like, Donald Trump is a fucking president. Like, as soon as you become a fucking president, nigga, like, you got ops, nigga. As soon as, that's why you think the Secret Service exists, bro? Niggas kill presidents, bro. That's a real thing. Not just niggas outside the country, but niggas inside the country. Like, niggas kill presidents. Like, bro. Man, so Donald Trump getting shot at wasn't really that crazy. It's like, nigga, president been assassinated. Like, alright, he didn't die. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, take your win, nigga. Like, he didn't die. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just take the dub, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, bro, what the fuck going on? This nigga Charlie Kirk. Now, Charlie Kirk is a little different because that nigga got on a college campus. That's kind of crazy. But it's like, I don't know, nigga. Like, I don't know what to tell you, bro. Right. But the fact that niggas are trying to, like, make him seem like Jesus, nigga, I'm like, what the fuck? And, like, all of a sudden, like, it's Charlie Kirk and niggas is, like, getting pressed about some shit. Like, all of a sudden, the white dude and niggas, like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Like, it's just like, this gives them, like, this is just, like, the shit they need. Like, it's like they was praying for, like, a nigga to die. You know what I'm saying? They was praying for the nigga to get killed and shit so they can push their agenda more. You know what I'm saying? It's like all these niggas on dick because they know how people gonna react and be like, man, fuck that nigga. We smoking Charlie Kirk. And it's like, you smoking in that Kirk pack. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? They know people gonna react like that, so they immediately like, yeah, fuck the left side, nigga. And it's like, bro, like, why y'all tripping? But it's just crazy because these niggas talking about, nobody should deserve to have their life taken over their fucking views or over their words. And it's like, well, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody deserves that. But I swear to God, bro, you would have showed one of these niggas, like, a trans person, bro, getting a fucking headshot, bro, them niggas be like, well, God just did what God did. You know what I'm saying? It was just his time to go. Like, bro, they were like, or just laughing, bro, or just like, damn, nigga. Anyway, you know, but what the fuck, they racist. Damn, nigga. You know what I'm saying? They like, bro. Like, nigga, are you for real? Like, them niggas don't give a fuck about violence, nigga. They just care because it's a person that got killed. You don't care about violence. And they be like, well, like, black people, all, they talk about violence, you know what I'm saying? But they talk about violence being bad and they're, that's because, like, motherfucking cops be killing black people. Cops kill black people. And being like a random citizen who assassinates somebody or kill somebody is different from being in police. Because in the police, you have an oath to like protect the people that of like your city or whatever department, in whatever area you in. And I think it's just in general, that you have to present a certain, present yourself a certain way. Like you have a certain obligation to the people. And you ever killing people because you scared? Like, nigga, this is your job. That's why it's different. That motherfucker who killed Charlie Kirk, that nigga ain't had no obligation or loyalty. Like, you could be like, as an American citizen, you can shut the fuck up, nigga. Like, nobody, like, nigga, people are just people, nigga. But if you try to put, like, once you like do oaths and shit like that, not saying like, oh, once you do that shit, you're not a person no more, you can't make mistakes or whatever. But I'm just saying, like, it's like being a gang member. Like, you know what I'm saying? You snitch on a gang and you a civilian, you just a regular nigga in the street. Like, you shouldn't be getting no heat for it. Because, like, what the fuck? This nigga say he give me life if I don't snitch. What are you talking about? Why would I snitch? Like, nigga talking about, oh, yeah, we're going to give you life. Like, what the fuck? Like, yes, I snitched. It was him. Like, it wasn't me. It was him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Immediately, nigga, I'm a snitch. Fuck that shit. Like, it was like my friends or something. Like, if my friends was really like that, if it was really like on some crazy shit, like King Von, like really taking niggas out of here, I would have been like, it was him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not holding that shit down. What the fuck, nigga? You're a serial killer. I ain't, like, nigga, you need to be stopped. I'm getting you out of here, bro. And I'm gonna make sure I'm like, yo, y'all gotta watch out for him, bro. Y'all gotta help me, cause I need to escape this nigga too. But it's like, bro, niggas talking about like, oh shit, Like, oh yeah, you're a rat and whatever. So it's like that, bro. When you're a gang member or whatever, you a gang member, you're a gang member. Yeah, you can be a rat. Like just because I don't understand it, it's stupid to me. I understand it in the sense like you're a part of this lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? These are your family and whatever. But, I mean, at the same time, it's like y'all shitty to me because I think they did the same thing at 6ix9ine. Like 6ix9ine, like a bunch of bullshit happened to him. I think they, his moms or something. Or they did some whole shit to him, and he was still supposed to like not rat. I'm like, nigga, yeah, I'm a rat, bro. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? And honestly, but it's a pride thing. It's a face showing face thing, respect thing. Like it's a bunch of bullshit mixed into it. And it's like, yeah, nigga, I'm not worried about that. I care about my life and my life only. I don't give a fuck about none of y'all niggas. I have a family. What are you talking about? Like niggas talking about, like, it's so stupid, bro. It's so stupid. Gang culture is stupid as fuck. But it's like I understand it because they trying to maintain some of this shit because that's what holds it together. But I don't know. It's stupid as fuck though. Cause I get it. Like it's supposed to hold. It's the same thing with society in general. Some things we do are just stupid. Like it doesn't really have any real meaning. We just make it have meaning, and it's that simple. You know, everybody probably everybody knows this, but it's just like sometimes you just don't say it though. It's like, why is this rule in place? Well, just yeah, because it's in place. Just to make sure like people like move in this direction. That's all we just make niggas move in certain directions. That's it. Cause it stabilizes shit. You know what I'm saying? Even if it doesn't really have any true meaning to it, it's just like, well, we do it so people feel like it means something. And they, agendas, all that bullshit. But yeah, Charlie Kirk is like, bro, once you move into like that area, bro, where you over here, having like this shit is real, bro. People really care about these things. Like when people, vote and people like, what I'm saying, niggas acting like politics is sweet, bro. Like that's why niggas be like, I don't talk about politics, cause them niggas be scared, bro. I didn't realize how true this shit was. Like I didn't realize niggas really cared that much, and I think it's really because like, but they taking niggas' rights away, taking niggas' families up out of here, bro. And people just have way different backgrounds, but nobody knows how to see shit from other people's perspective though. And that's the thing, bro. It's like they can't think outside of their own mind or their own experiences. But at the same time, sometimes you do need people to put put their foot down and shit. Because, like me, I wouldn't make a good politician because I'm just like, man, I see where you're coming from. You know what I'm saying? Like you need that, but at the same time, you need to be a balance of that shit. Sometimes you gotta be like, oh yeah. Like at the end of the day, like there are like just certain things I just can't like give up. That I refuse to give up. That I refuse to. That just means something to me. You know what I'm saying? That more than anything else, that I can, with confidence, say, yeah, this is what I really care about. And that's like my wife, my family, my friends. My job, I don't really give a fuck about it. Like, I need my job, to make money and support my wife, and support myself and all that shit, and what I want to do, but, you know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all niggas could die, and I wouldn't give a fuck. Like, I might give a fuck, like, a little bit, but, like, y'all niggas over my wife, nigga, y'all niggas can die. Like, I don't care. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when it comes down to, like, either or. And so, yeah, bro. I gotta really y'all talk. I don't remember. Robert Kirk. Charlie Kirk, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, I remember someone, the meme was like, my mom called me talking about some Kirk Franklin died. And I was like, that shit's funny as fuck. But, and I hung up. That shit was funny. But, the black community, a lot of people, like, don't take it serious. They're like, a lot of people don't take the black community serious. You know what I'm saying? And then they could die in the black community. They're like, man, well, niggas will say that shit. They'll be like, well, you shouldn't have been outside. I mean, like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, you shouldn't have been outside, You shouldn't have been in that location, you know what I'm saying? That's why he died. And you're like, okay, well, Charlie Kirk, that nigga was, talking about some shit. He was getting himself in some controversial shit. And he knew it, too. He knew it was controversial. He knew he was a controversial figure. And he talking about gun laws, and he's talking, well, people die in gun laws, well, it will be worth it. Nigga got killed, bro, by a gun, nigga. Like, I guess it's kind of funny, bro. Like, it's a little bit. Like, I'm open-minded to the point where you can say some shit and I won't like I might feel weird about it, but I'm not gonna take immediate offense. I'm gonna be reasonable about it and put it like in my own shoes and shit. And some of these niggas is weird, bro. They just like immediately like, oh my god, Charlie Kirk. You know what I'm saying? Some of these people are doing it because they want the media is more kind of like pushing down a little bit on this and calling people weird for that. Saying like okay, like it is OD to be like, finally fucking died, but like, you know what I'm saying? But it's like realistically put, let's say I was thinking about this shit the other day, bro. Let's say Charlie Kirk, you the Charlie Kirk's killer, or you in the body of Charlie Kirk's killer. You don't gotta have no type of aim, no nothing. All you gotta do is pull the trigger, and you in the nigga body. You know, once you pull the trigger, you're gonna go back to your regular body. Like everything's gonna go how it goes. It's either you pull the trigger and you kill him, and you know you go back to living your life like you're not in, you know, you don't have to take any responsibility. Like you like for a split second, bro, you win the nigga body. You have as much time to make a decision as you want, and you like shoot or don't shoot. And then once you shoot, you know everything goes back to normal, and you know you're living the same life. Or don't shoot, and then that nigga never dies, and you know whatever happens to the killer happens to the killer, or the person who's gonna kill him, or maybe nothing happens. I don't know, but it's just weird to think about. Like, all right, would you shoot him or would you not shoot him? Like, of course, you don't get any responsibility. You're gonna kill his body. You know, you're not, nothing happens to you personally. It's just like you have that on your mind. Like, I'm responsible for his death. Would you be responsible for that nigga death or not? I personally wouldn't. If I was a person who would pull a trigger, I would not pull the trigger. Cause I honestly think that a nigga death actually was bad. You know what I'm saying? To like communities and shit. Cause now everybody got like vengeance, and they're like, well, yeah, now we can use like, cause it basically fueled niggas, and they're like, yeah, man, fuck no, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck no, like we won't have this. The blacks are gonna, you know, face this. Like, what the fuck, nigga? He wasn't even black. You know what I'm saying? Okay, the liberals. And it's like, I think there was something about then they got like a trans girlfriend or something, so or boyfriend. I don't remember which, but and it was like, oh yeah, the liberals are responsible, and I'm just like, I was like, okay, but not black people. Don't play black people. It's like, well, y'all, most of them. So like, I don't know. This is weird, bruh. Like, I don't know, bruh. This is weird. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? People just trying to paint other people, like painting whole groups of people. It's like the liberals, you know what I'm saying? Like Republicans. It's like y'all niggas fucked up too. George Floyd died, and you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody give a fuck. It's just like, it's just memes of that shit. Just memes, nigga. It's memes. But them same niggas will be like, it's not funny to joke about death. Like, what the fuck? You don't care about that. You don't mean that, bro. You don't mean that. You don't mean that. Niggas would dead ass argue, be like, George Floyd, you know, he got what he deserved. Like, what the fuck? Like, and you talking about Charlie Kirk, like, bro, don't talk about him like that. Like, nigga. Like, bro, y'all niggas just switch up when it's convenient, bro. It's just crazy as fuck. Now all of a sudden, like, yeah, and it's only because other niggas put heat on it that it's like, oh yeah, you're right, like, yeah, like nobody's life should be taken from them. You know what I'm saying? My girl, she said talking about she saw like some person like was bashing on that nigga and then found out he was white, and it was like, oh well, God bless his soul, like he needs to get better. It's like, what the fuck? And then I didn't think it was always cause white. I low-key thought it was cause like, or I thought it was cause like they found out bro wasn't like I forgot what I thought. I thought they were changing because of the narrative, because they was like, man, fuck this nigga, and then afterwards it was just like the narrative changed to like people being like, not everybody's God fearing and doesn't kill, doesn't believe in like violence and shit. I thought it was changing because of that too. I thought it was like a mix of both. It's like, oh yeah, he's one of us, and also like the narrative is changing. Like, yeah, don't make fun of death, don't make fun of like people dying. Nobody should die because, you know, of you. You know what I'm saying? But if it was a black person, bro, like some people be like, oh man, that's fucked up. You can't just be killing people for a view. Like people would say the same shit. But if it was like radically left, like somebody just, they'd be like, man, fuck that nigger. You know what I'm saying? You know, fuck that sissy liberal. You know what I'm saying? Like, they would be on that same shit, bro. Like, it's really like that for real. It's really like that. And this is lame as fuck because it's much like, yeah, like niggas shouldn't die just over like a view. Like I agree with that. But the fact that everybody just dick riding, just like, yeah, that nigga was him, bro. That nigga was, you got like when Vaughn died, bro. And I know this is a very different nigga, cause Vaughn was actually out here killing people. So like that's very different. But it's like, man, I instantly see memes that nigga be like, man, that nigga looking up at us right now. You know what I'm saying? Because that nigga wasn't a good person. Like, you can admit that some people just aren't good people. And you can be like, yeah, man, like, Charlie Kirk had a family and a wife and his kids and shit was there. And it is very fucked up that, you know what I'm saying, his kids didn't try to witness that. Because it sucks, too. Because it's like, them niggas is going to end up being like, yeah, my father died at this school. And no, it was because of the liberals. My family's been telling me it's because of the liberals since the day he died. And I vowed to kill all the liberals. Nigga turned to Aaron Yeager, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think it's good to kill niggas like that because I feel like you're just creating more villains in the process because you're just giving people more fuel for their ideals. That's why low-key was like, bro, this is probably from that side. It's probably like an inside thing. I feel like maybe liberal would try to do that shit, but it's like, bro, like what if it was like conservative, bro, and they're trying to make people turn on liberals because they're like, yeah, liberals are just violent. You know, they're violently, you know, gay. And it's like, they're violently gay. And you know what I'm saying? It's just like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, what if they were just trying to do it from the inside because they know people are going to turn on liberals and then liberals going to, because they know liberals are going to react like, fuck that nigga, Charlie. You know what I'm saying? And you can just use that like, exactly, see? They don't give a fuck what they did. It was them. You know what I'm saying? They want to take us out. What are we going to do about that? And all the conservatives. And they, you know, start a war from the inside, bro. That's why I feel like it sucks that people put their heart in too deep. On both sides, they're like, fuck Charlie, I hate him. It's like, fuck conservatives, this is what you'll get. It's like, niggas, calm down with that shit. Like, I get, like, you know, not fucking with somebody, but at the same time, bro, don't put your whole heart into being, like, enraged, because all they're gonna do is feed on that rage just to give it to the other side, and so the other side could be like, oh yeah, bro, I'm gonna kill your family. Like, and now look what you did. Like, bro, just, you gotta be a little bit more neutral sometimes. Like, not like you can't have an opinion, but it's just like, don't let your opinions fucking, don't see red on this shit. Like, don't just get blinded by one thing. I did see that nigga, I watched the video of him having a debate with somebody, and I'm not gonna lie, bro, he was cooking that nigga. And he did bring up some weird shit, though. He was like, oh yeah, but who would be better, like, basketball, like, black people, right? And it's like, black people aren't better at basketball. There's just more black people in the league that are doing better. But that's good. That's not strictly like genetics and shit. That's just, like, people in the hood and shit. And niggas trying to get out and, you know, be something for themselves and shit like that. And, you know, like, yeah, like Ronnie and shit, and, you know, probably like Nepo Baby and shit like that too. But, you know what I'm saying? You got niggas who are really about this shit, and you got white people, but white people all up on these other jobs and shit. These doctors, all this other shit, surgeons and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, black people had to find their place somewhere. Also, black people are like entertainers, bro. Not saying that's what black people are meant to do, but black people, you find them more so in the entertaining shit. That's another thing, nigga, that I just like have a real big like, not like issue with. It's just like, I just peep it a little bit. Like, I think, you know, everybody can really peep it. Cause my mom was telling me about this shit. She was like, yeah, I didn't really want you, like, she wanted me to do something with my brain, pause. She didn't want me to become like, she didn't push me to do sports or anything. Like, everybody I talk to, every like dude, it's like, yeah, I played football when I was a kid. And it's just like, oh, like every nigga's played football before, or every nigga played basketball or some type of sport. And I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I never really did any of that shit. Not really, I never did any of that shit. Like, just now I'm starting to do that, some of it kind of. And it's weird, cause it's like, yo, it's just like, but every nigga has. And, you know, it's cool, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be in the NBA one day. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be in the NFL one day. I'm gonna go pro one day. You know what I'm saying? Like, and, you know, and it's from everybody, but it's like basketball specifically, like, you know, black dudes, you know, I'm tall as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be like, you know, it is genetics, like families and shit, but of course, like, not every black family is tall as fuck. You know, not every white family is short as hell. Like, niggas be tall and niggas be short. Like, that is what it is. Niggas be good and niggas be not. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas got a job because their families is like, oh no, you're gonna get your education. We live in good ass neighborhood. You got hella tutoring. You know, you're gonna be that nigga. And, you know, in the white community, and it's like, okay, black people are better than basketball. So it was weird that he said that shit, and the thing like, well, black people are better at basketball, and it's like, that's not what it is. Like, this shit could all turn around, and then white people become, you know, the best at basketball again. But also, it's like, I think it's also just kind of like a fucking stigma, like stereotype that kind of moved into like the truth, or like an image, like basketball, 2K, like shit just looks better as black. I low-key think that's kind of it. It's like, now being a black person, it's like, yo, yeah, this shit's cool as fuck. But peeping it just deeper is just like, black has kind of become more of like, what's the word? Oh fuck, like an aesthetic. Like, black is like an aesthetic for everybody to enjoy. Not just, you know, from black people seeing their people like, hey, yo. But from, like, white people, too. It's like, yeah, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? They just love watching black people. And it's like, it's so weird, bro. I'm getting deep a little bit. But it's so weird to, well, not deep, just, I'm going deeper into, like, what I meant to do. I didn't mean to start talking into it more. I kind of was trying to find a stopping point, but I might cut it up or whatever and do multiple parts so it's not long as fuck. But just in case, bro, I talk all this shit and the fucking video doesn't even say it. Actually, let me cut this shit real quick. Alright, I'm back in this bitch. I gotta cut that shit, make sure. Anyway, but yeah, I was talking for 30 minutes. Oh, damn near 40. But fuck, yeah, like black people are seen as a fucking aesthetic, bro. Like, from rapping to, you know, playing basketball, you know, sports and shit. You know, stand up, you know what I'm saying, acting and all that other shit. Like, it's like an aesthetic, bro. Like, most of the famous black people you know are like entertainers. You know? And I mean, a lot of famous people are entertainers. Like, the famous people that you know, you're probably from entertainment. But it's just like the highest paid black people and all that shit. But then, you know, you got niggas like Jeff Bezos. And Jeff Bezos ain't no fucking actor. He may be, I don't know. You know, Bill Gates and shit like that. You know, niggas like that. But then you got like Michael Jordan, you know, basketball, LeBron, you know, Jay-Z, Kanye, you know, big names, you know, Barack Obama, you know, like a president. Like, okay, cool. Michelle Obama, president. But, you know, just, but even they, you know, represent the media. And they cool in the media, you know. And it's cool that swag and shit. It's just like, damn, bro. Like, black people were just, for entertainment, like, they see a black person, it's like, yeah, this nigga gonna be funny as hell. You know, hey, what you say? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, oh, I love that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of cringy, bro. Like, real shit. Girl, like it's like, it's okay, like, that's really how you be talking, but it's just like, I don't know, bro. It's just weird sometimes. And I know, you know, it's real, like, we can see it, obviously, but it's just weird to think about it and just to sit on it. Like, damn, pause. But to sit on it, like, for real, like, damn. It's really like that, bro. And niggas really talking about, like, something. Racism doesn't exist no more. You know what I'm saying? Racism doesn't exist. And the argument they was having, how I got here, they were talking about a DEI policy. It was fucking Charlie Kirk and some black dude. I don't know. I think he was at the university or whatever. Not the one he got shot at, but I think a different one or something. He was a student. And the video was like, Charlie Kirk makes black dude cry. And I clicked on it because I was trying to see what the fuck. I was trying to see what the nigga ever said, like, what he was really about. Like, you know, for niggas all racist, I'm like, let me see how racist nigga really is. Like, I just want to see how bad he was for niggas to be like, saying they glad he's dead. Like, did he really say some crazy shit? Because, you know, you read statements, or not even just statements, but you read, like, I just wanted full context of who this nigga really was, and how he was really talking to people, and how he was really doing all this shit. I need to watch more. I didn't even watch the whole video, because Loki, bro, the black dude, bro, he kept getting, like, fucked up, bro. Like, he would say something, and he would be like, he just kept getting fucked up in his word. Like, Charlie was cooking him, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. That nigga was cooking him. But then again, he would say some shit like, well, black people are better at basketball. And he say like it's like a fact. And I'm like, nigga, like, why you, like, no, that's not how it works. But at the same time, it's like, every time he was like, had to say something, and he said some stupid shit too, like the black dude. And I was like, and, you know, and it's like, I'm not educated enough to be in like the pen with these niggas. Like, I need to brush up on my shit. But I could tell just from like what he was saying, and how, like, that nigga was not speaking facts. That nigga was kind of just talking because he felt some type of way about the situation, but it wasn't driven by any facts or driven by like, it was just kind of, he was saying like how he felt more than he was saying like shit that's really happening. You know what I'm saying? You just say how you felt about the situation. That's the one thing about being black and, you know, really actually like feeling a type of way to certain shit. It's like, bro, you're talking to a white nigga, bro. I'm a white dude. It's like, you gotta keep in mind, bro, like, he don't give a fuck about how you feeling, you know what I'm saying? And the crowd too. And he over here dealing with the crowd is on his ass and shit. It's like, these niggas don't give a fuck about you, bro. Like, you need to come in this bitch, like, you need to prepare better, bro. Cause it's like some shit you was trying to say. Like, I was like, yeah, I get what you're trying to. Like, I understood because I wanted to hear him. That's another thing. These niggas don't want to hear you. They don't give a fuck about what you gotta say. Like, these niggas really, like, the video Charlie Kirk makes like this black student cry or whatever, or a student cry, and it was like, you know what I'm saying? These niggas want to see Charlie win. It's like, nigga, you gotta say something. Like, you gotta really think before you say that shit, cause the nigga wasn't thinking before you say that shit. The nigga was just kind of, and I don't, you know, I didn't watch the whole video, so I don't see like if the nigga really cried or whatever. But like, bro, I'm gonna watch the whole video like sometime. But I'm like, bro, this shit was I was getting like secondhand embarrassment, bro. Cause I was like, bro, like, I see what you trying. Like, I understood cause I wanted to hear him, but even I was just like, man, this nigga, like, bro, come on, bro, like, you can make a way better like thing than that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm also talking outside in. I'm not saying like I would have did a better job in the moment, because hell no I wouldn't. Cause I told you I need more, you know, need to educate myself more. But that nigga just like, all right, you really about here over have an argument, nigga? You better come educated, nigga. And that nigga he just wasn't giving, nigga. He wasn't giving. It was like, all right, bro, like, it was really embarrassing. But I still understood what he was trying to say. But he would say some shit and it was like, that's wrong. Like, I'll be like, that's wrong. You know, to the black dude, I'm like, that's wrong. I'm like, come on, bro. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? And if he just, like, I could see him like winning. You know, at least from what I saw. You know, like, it's just like, he just didn't. Yeah, you gotta get your shit together. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? This nigga is not unstoppable. Like, this nigga is not like an unstoppable force in nature. Just all knowing individual. You just a regular nigga, bro. But everybody trying to put him on his pedestal. Like, it's like, why him? Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, why him? Why is everybody? And the nigga be like, I'm not political, but man, Charlie Kirk shouldn't have died. And I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas don't speak on nothing, but they'll speak on that nigga. And I'm speaking on that nigga now too. But I'm speaking on it like, why is everybody coming to speak on this nigga? Like, he's really like God, bro. Like, why do you niggas like all of a sudden just like, look, man, like, I don't care about politics at all. Like, I'm in no way political. But man, rest in peace, Charlie Kirk, man. Like, what the fuck? Like, bro. Like, bro, like, this nigga don't care nothing about politics. Like, if you really didn't care about politics, if you really didn't know shit about politics, nigga, you wouldn't have known who that nigga was. I'm over here like, bro, I do not know who this nigga is. Until all y'all niggas hopped on dick. And it's like, bro, y'all niggas really over here just like, man, rest in peace to that nigga, man. Like, man, shut the fuck up, bro. Like, I understand, like if you in that field for real, but these motherfuckers just like influencers, bro. Talking about some Charlie Kirk. Like, if you really in the field, if you really like, you're in a debate team, or I don't know what you're doing. you fellow conservative, and or you personally argue with the nigga and had debates with the nigga, and you was like, 'cause I did see one dude who was like, yo, I don't fuck with Charlie Kirk for real, but I debated with him, and I don't agree with anything he stands for, but I don't think he should have died. I can accept it from them niggas, especially from niggas claiming like, all right, this nigga, like, I don't agree with any of that shit he claimed, but you know what I'm saying? I agree with that. I'm like, okay, cool. Cause he wasn't dick riding nigga like, man, recipe Charlie Kirk, that was my nigga. Even though he was like, man, I fucking hate that nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I just don't like when people like from the outside, from far out the outside, it's like, bro, rest in peace to him. Because, man, he shouldn't have died. Everybody else is saying he shouldn't have died. So, and there's a lot of people saying he should have died, and I don't like that they're saying that. So, rest in peace to him. It's like, man, like, I mean, you're allowed to feel the way you feel, but it's just like, nigga, you on bullshit. You don't know anything about that nigga, and you over here dick riding. Like, I don't know why people are saying this, but anyway, rest in peace to him, because people are being mean. It's like, it just feels like it just feels fake as fuck, bro, really. Some of this shit, like, I know some niggas are real shit, and they're like, man, rest in peace Charlie Kirk, he's my god, I love conservative, I love being conservative. And other niggas just like, they don't know anything, but they're still saying that shit just cause it's the move, just like the wave or whatever. Same with BLM, niggas was all top like, BLM, you know what I'm saying? But they, like, I don't know any black people, and nor do I give a fuck, but, BLM, you know what I'm saying? Follow me, anyways, you know what I'm saying? I took that shit out 2 days later, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then you got the real niggas who really hate BLM, and they're like, you know what I'm saying? Blue lives matter. You know what I'm saying? That shit was crazy, bro. I don't care if you're blue, purple. Niggas is quick to say that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the same energy that I'm getting, bro. That same vibe, from the niggas who are like, nobody deserves to die for an opinion. It's the same vibes that I'm getting, that I was getting when niggas was like, all lives matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter what color you are. All lives matter. It's like, bro, why are you, like, just now trying to, like, you know what I'm saying? Nobody was talking about no all lives matter. You know what I'm saying? Nobody cared about everybody's life. Nobody was just standing on that shit. It was, like, nobody was saying that shit until there was something, like, it's not an original thought. It's resistance. That's the thing. It's not an original thought. It's resistance. Niggas is talking about, oh yeah, all lives matter. You know what I'm saying? They're not saying all lives matter because they one just woke up and like, you know what? All life is precious. All lives matter. Like, that would have been fine, nigga. If, like, nigga just like woke up on some different shit. Like, man, all lives matter. All lives are precious. But it's not that. It's resistance to existing, like, to an existing trend, to an existing belief. I can't think of the right word right now, but to an existing thing, bro. To an existing thing, it's resistance. So it don't matter how you view it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you genuinely believe all lives matter, like, that's cool. But what you like promoting right now is resistance. You're not saying just all lives matter. You're saying fuck Black Lives Matter. All lives matter. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't realize that. They're like, what do you mean? Like, how's that bad that all lives matter? How's that bad that all lives matter? Do you believe all lives don't matter? That's like, nigga, that's not the point. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not the point that your white life doesn't matter. Niggas gotta make it about them so bad. It's not the point. That's not the point. I'm not saying all other races don't matter as much as black people. We're saying that that's how it's being treated. Is that black people's lives don't matter as much as everybody else. So we gotta say, it's like when something goes unnoticed, so you gotta say something about it. That's the whole thing. It's like, y'all clearly don't realize this, so now we gotta say it, so y'all realize it. And they're like, oh, you're saying you're superior, you're saying you're a black supremacist. It's like, nigga, no. And some people go overboard on the black side, and they're just like, or in general, and and they're bad people on both sides. Like, bro, you can support BLM, You can be a black person and you can be an awful person. They think like that people don't realize that black people there are terrible black people in this world that I will not make any excuses for. There are terrible black people. There are terrible black people in this world. Just like any other race. And people think that black people just don't see that. Like maybe some black people do. But that like all black people are just like so ignorant to the point it's like, oh, you don't like that black person black people can be racist, black people can shut up schools. Like obviously, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? But that's not the point, nigga. Black people, you're like, I forgot what the number was. Y'all are this much percent of the population, but all of the violence. And it's like, nigga, do you see what the neighborhoods motherfuckers are raised in? Like, yeah. Like, the trends, like, the shit that comes out of those neighborhoods, they're not being taken care of. You know how this all came together? It's like, but they quick to bring up them numbers, but it's like, do you realize what them numbers is coming from? You know what I'm saying? Like, they dead ass think, like a fucking, like a black student at a university with like a 4.0 GPA. It's like, yeah, man, that nigga will pull out a Glock and like kill you in an instant. You know what I'm saying? Like, that nigga's violent. He's part of the number. He's part of the statistic. It's like, bro, like, no, that nigga doesn't give a fuck about violence, nigga. Nigga ain't killing nobody. Like, what are we talking about, bro? Not that, like, university students, biology, you got Kirk ass, but university students can't kill people. It's just like, motherfuckers that, and not even university, niggas gonna be just working, like, every day, don't go to school or whatever. Don't mean you're violent, nigga. They be like, well, you're this percent of the population, and, this much of the violence, because you're people, you're violent people. And it's like, these statistics, and it's like, bro, these are coming from, like shitty-ass neighborhoods, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are all, like, gang-affiliated places. Like, yeah, the niggas dying. Like, yeah, there's a lot of violence here. Yeah, there's a lot of black people, that are responsible for the violence. But how did that all come together? How did this come to be like this? Well, slavery doesn't exist anymore, so slavery might not exist in the same way it did before, as commonly, because I'm not gonna say it don't exist, but slavery don't exist in the same exact way as it did as commonly. But that don't stop the effects of it. That shit never stopped. And niggas, that's why niggas piss me off when they talk about something. I don't see color, because niggas trying to please people. And it's like, niggas trying to take the weight off their shoulders. And I'm not saying white people gotta feel guilty. I know some people, even my wife, bro, she be like, I hate white people. And I agree sometimes, like, sometimes I just get pissed off. I'm like, I fucking hate white people. And then I be thinking that. I be saying that a lot sometimes. But I try to maintain myself and maintain my thoughts, because I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to hate white people. I don't want to hate any race of people. I don't want to ever say, like, I hate white people. I know I'm going to say it again, but it's beside the fact. I don't have to, but I will probably. No one's forced me to, but I will probably still. I gotta understand that white people are going through that same thing. And as much as that, hurts to say, be like, oh, when white people are going through it too. I'm not gonna say they're going through the exact same thing, because they're not. But it's like, I want to take responsibility for my own self and be like, I'm not gonna be actively racist or actively like genuinely like, I'll joke around and shit, but like violently racist and just racist in general, like make racist jokes around people when I don't want that energy back. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna just treat white people like, what's up, cracker? If you go to a white person and say, what's up, cracker, I believe in every bone in my body that they have the right to say, what's up, nigga. I believe that. And some people are like, that's fucked up. Of course not. Like we're different slavery and all that. I don't give a fuck. I feel like if you go up to a white person and you're like, "What's up, cracker?" They got the authority to say that shit. Then you go to Asian, you're like, "What's up, chink?" You know what I'm saying? "What's up, wetback?" It's just like, you know what I'm saying? They got every right, nigga. They got every right to say that shit. You're like, you know what I'm saying? Some people don't think the same way. They like white people can't be racist, or not white people. Fuck, that's that. And people don't think that, but black people can't be racist because slavery and all that, and like the standards of like what white people, you know, put out in the country. That it can't be racist towards white people because they are the standard, and I see that, but I don't agree with it because not every white person is just living it up. You know what I'm saying? Despite the advantages, not every white person is living it up. And I'm not going to act like every white person is living it up. Every white person immediately has the advantage over every black boy, every black person in the country. I'm not going to act like that because that's not true. There are black nipple babies. There are black people that's doing really good for themselves. And it's still not even. I still believe in the DI policy. I still believe because it's not equal footing yet, and people don't understand that. Because they're like, well, racism's over, so they think racism is gonna reverse itself, and that black people are gonna take over. And that's a large fear, and it's like that's not how it works. But at the same time, with some of the mindsets that some black people have, that just can't think outside, their own mind or outside their own community, it's kind of like, I can see where the idea is coming from. Cause it's like y'all really trying like some jokes are like cool, but it's like some niggas really want to like make white people like slaves. It's like, nah. Like race war, like where y'all gonna save? It's like you have to, and it be funny, bro. But when niggas is dead ass, like we should make white people slaves. So since they made us slaves, it's like that's no, that's not what we gonna do. But you know what I'm saying? Like not over here trying to reverse slavery, but we can't over here acting like it doesn't exist either, and that everything's cool. Like, you ever notice just how shit just changed? The shit in the room changed, and white people say certain shit, make certain jokes, and it's just awkward. You know what I'm saying? Or a black person into the room, and then everybody kind of gets like a little bit weird about it. Like, it changes, bro. Everything. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like you want to like continue the cycle of just people just not fucking with each other and just feeling some type of animosity, but they can't really pinpoint where it's coming from exactly. Like, you don't want to continue it, but you need to be educated about it so you don't make that mistake again. Cause real shit, like slavery never existed. I feel like some type of be some type of color, and there'll be some type of something that would exist eventually. As much as people say, I don't care if you're blue, black, standards and shit would form in some way. Maybe black people will be the top of the standard. But it doesn't matter because in this world right now, it doesn't matter like how if you're racist, you're racist. You could be a kind racist where you're just like, oh my god, you're black, so I'm gonna make sure, we do this and this and this for you. It's like, I'm very much capable of my own. And I know that's how people view the DI policy. They're like, yeah, they're just trying to hold black people's hand. They get hired better. But it's like, people need those things to even out the playing field. You know what I'm saying? But when it's something goes to a personal level and you just over here like, just glazing the fuck out of black people, like, yeah, oh my god, bro, you did so cool, bro. Can I say it? You know what I'm saying? Like, can I say it though? Like, if you're obsessed with saying the word, bro, like if you're obsessed with you have to say it, and you just like won't feel like really a part of anything unless you say it. then you're probably racist. And probably weird, to be honest. You can't like just, if like your homie he's black and he's like, I would prefer if you didn't say that shit. It makes me uncomfortable when you say that shit. And you can't think outside of your own head and be like, okay, I won't say that shit no more. Because me, out of respect, I'll be like, if it makes you feel weird, I won't say that shit around you either. And I know people will be like, hell no, like, you know, you took back that word. Don't let him, don't, you know, bow down to him. But out of respect, bro. Like, out of respect. Because it's just a slur at the end of the day. You know, you say, we took back the word. My Nani would say that word is still evil as hell. And she'll use it all the time. But she says that nobody should say the word. And it's evil. And it's rooted in evil. You know what I'm saying? It's nice that the word is low key. You know, cooking with that one a little bit. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like that, bro. The world is just, it will never be the same after what's happened to it. And nobody can act. You can act, but nobody can, it will never really be the same, no matter how people try to phrase it and how people try to, like, act like everything's cool. And that, it's never gonna be like that, bro. And that's just race. There's still a bunch of shit fucked up. And it's just gonna be like that. It'll progress, you know. It's so progressive. It'll progress. But it's gonna take time, bro. But you can't wipe it away. Act like it didn't exist. You know what I'm saying? No matter how uncomfortable it is, you gotta accept it. Just like we gotta accept what happened in general. You know what I'm saying? And that the world is the way it is because of that. People don't understand that. They think it's a fucking, like a chapter of a book. Or that you could just rip the page out of a book. Nigga, that don't work, nigga. Even if it was a book, like the book, if the story is like relevant, if it's like multiple stories, okay, it's like different stories for each one. But if the story keep going, nigga, then everything don't matter if you rip the page out of the book. The shit still mattered. That's how you got to this point in the story. You gonna be confused as fuck in the middle of the story without all the other pages. You realize that shit? Like niggas over here like, oh yeah, reading a book. Oh wait, this don't make no sense. Why is this like this? It's like, oh, I don't know. Like, nigga, you ripped the whole beginning out of that bitch. What are you talking about? Like, niggas is stupid. You know, thinking they can just wipe away slavery. Like, nigga, what are you talking about? Do you realize the way the world is? Do you realize what we all here right now? Yeah, nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? It's so stupid. Niggas really think they can just erase history. That's funny as fuck, low key. That's almost as funny as slavery, nigga. Almost. You know what I'm saying? Because slavery is funny as fuck. It's so terrible and stupid to the point it's funny. Because, like, y'all niggas really thought that shit was okay. And it's not even just Africans, bro. It's everybody. Asians and other people. I don't really know everybody. But, I think what, Portuguese, I think, were slaves too. Or Brazilians or whatever. Well, there's slaves all around the world. But Jews and niggas like, I'm trying to think of examples specifically, you know, Native Americans, you know, them niggas got fucked over. Like, it's so crazy. One of my homies, I talked to the Native American and shit, and just talking about, we had a reservation, and it's like, basically the reservation just like with a farmland and shit. It's just, like, some of it's just really shitty, and it's just like, yeah, that's what they gave you, of course. You know, of course that's what they gave you. You know what I'm saying? Unsafe, and sometimes I'm like, it's crazy, man. I mean, it's just okay, you know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. You know, of course, you know, you're like, oh, I get scholarship money though, you know, pay for my school and everything, but just like, what happened though? Do y'all remember what happened? To where it got to that place? People just want to forget so bad, so they don't have to have those conversations, so they don't have to be out. It's like, I'm not trying to hold y'all niggas responsible. I'm just trying to make sure everybody gets treated fairly. Because it's just not set up in a way that's completely fair. And probably never be in a way where it's completely fair to everyone. People can get fucked over, that's just how life is, but because we're not perfect enough to just, we're just not perfect enough. People are going to want what they want. People that are getting fucked over are still going to be greedy as fuck, you know what I'm saying? They're like, well, you all fucked me up for a long time, so you know what? I want this much, actually, but that's unreasonable. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? People are going to be shitty people. You can get fucked up your whole life and be a shitty person. You're probably like, oh, I understand why a shitty person got fucked up his whole life. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? Some people are just like it's good, like a good thing they never got power, because if niggas got power, they would be terrible people. The type of niggas are like, yeah, don't ever give that nigga no money. Like, that nigga becomes a billionaire, yeah, there will be another Epstein Island. Like, don't ever let that nigga get no money. Some people are just better off without that shit for real. And then some people just would be good with it and just never give an opportunity to get it. And it's like, you never really know who's who till shit happens. Like, sometimes you can have your little ideas, but in the game, bro, the world is crazy. And a lot of shit happened, and you can't fake it that it didn't. And Charlie Kirk, you know what I'm saying? Like, rest in peace, I guess. Like, I don't really give a fuck. I didn't know he was either, so, I really didn't give a fuck. But, if you really do care about life for real, like, you really just one of them people that just really values everybody, then, I don't have no hate towards nobody that's really just, like, damn, a life lost. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's to be, and you can change your mind, but at the same time, it's just to be, like, not give a fuck so much, and then all of a sudden something happens that fits a narrative, or that just somewhat relates to you, and then all of a sudden you're all in for it, and just like, oh my god, your whole, it's when your morals completely do like a 180. It's like, maybe not full 180, maybe it's like 80, but it's like you never give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop acting like you give a fuck. So that whole shit was weird. It's like, what do you really give a fuck about? You know what I'm saying? Stop pretending like you're somebody who you're not. So yeah, that, Charlie Kirk, this history was, that's about it. Like, I think I was kind of talking on that shit. It might have been something before that, but I don't remember. Maybe I mixed some shit in that. But I think that's the biggest thing. I think earlier I was talking about like the D4VD nigga. I think I just started talking about that shit, and then I got completely wrapped up in some other shit. So, but yeah, that shit was crazy. The D4DD. Yeah, I don't think it said anything about that shit. Well, nigga's like a serial killer. Oh, bro, cause I was talking about celebrity. Bro, I went all the way over there, bro. I was talking about celebrities, bro. That's crazy, nigga. I never talked about him because I was talking about celebrities, and I think that led me to like some celebrities being weird with celebrities, Corey Kent and all that. Oh my god, nigga. I told you, nigga, rabbit hole, nigga. I'm gonna call this track Rabbit Hole. Damn. Actually, I won't call it Rabbit Hole. I'm just gonna title it whatever I'm talking about. But yeah. Alright, so next track I'm gonna be talking about I'll listen back to this shit. Let's see how much I talked about celebrities and shit. And if I talked a lot about it, then I don't remember. I don't remember what I talked about, honestly. But if I talked about it a little bit of it, I'm gonna go into there. And then I'll talk more about that D4VD shit, because that shit's crazy as fuck. And then, whatever I go into from there. Damn, bro. Holy shit. That's so crazy when you finish talking and you remember everything you're talking about. Alright. This is it with this. This is on Deejay Mortal, Mercury Animation, and what am I calling this shit? Fucking Mortal Konversations. Alright, peace.
I don't need that street life. Fucking coke type beef, bitch, I need that sweet life. Fucking coke type beef, bitch, I need that sweet life. Fucking coke type beef, bitch, I need that sweet life. Fucking coke type beef, bitch, I need that sweet life. Fuck up on that fight with my daughter, now she wanna fight.